5, courtesy for the pitcher. 5, courtesy. courtesy for the catcher. 2 for the catcher.
hard hill to climb for the Canes. Couple notes. The Tigers did steal a couple bases, but that didn't really seem to make too much of a difference. More so, it was just an amazing hitting run by all the players. They were able to find the gaps, and that's how it is. When you're able to make hits, you're able to make runs. The Canes Right now, all they need to really do is forget about the top of the first inning, forget about anything of that happening, and just continue to move forward. A little bit better fielding on the inside, but other than that, I mean, they were just kind of overwhelmed by the gapping ability of this Tiger team. And from what I heard in the research I did, you know, the first game didn't go as smooth as this for the Tigers, actually. So the Canes took that one down. So the Tigers are trying to make a statement to say that, hey, you know, we're here to stay. You know, hey, we might let you get one. We're not gonna let you get two. At least not easy. So leading off the pitching is gonna be the number 4 in the order, McKenna Lee.
Hey, working from ahead. Stay aggressive.
Check over this magical stat sheet here. And Lee checks all the boxes of being a good pitcher. Because we have a huge crowd here, man. You know, this place is pretty packed. A lot more packed than I thought.
Well, yeah, because you don't understand, like, you're from Lakewood Ranch. You don't understand what a true rivalry is.
Wait, hold up. Billy D, we all know I graduated from Lakewood, but I went to Booker High.
That Lakewood Ranch break and everything is pretty tight.
All righty, leading off top of the order for the Hurricanes, number 3, Jenna Caldwell. And that first one's going to be called a ball. We're going to see how the Canes respond to such a deficit. You know, this is where the mental part of the game really comes in, because as a player, you know, we talk about this, we say the same things because the truth doesn't need to be changed. That you really have to be mentally strong. You have to forget another ball as that one rolls across the ground. Let me get myself a little sip of water. Shout out to the fresh water. 2-0 count. Caldwell looking down the barrel. Lee throws the ball. That's going to be a first strike. Going to be a 2-1 count here. One thing I will say, you know, the high school level, they really upgraded their jerseys. The jerseys are real fly. I like this powder blue that the Hurricanes got going on nowadays. And that one's fouled back towards us. Luckily, there's a giant fence in front of me. That's going to be a 2-2 count. Caldwell back in the box. Lee looking at her wrist, checking the count. That one's popped up to the left side of the field, and it's run down for the easy pop fly out. 1 up, 1 down. Next up, we got number 4, Amanda Foremoss. They got the music going out here, man. You know, this is premium softball right here. This is no joking matter at Manatee Stadium, I should say. Not even a field anymore. Really, at the beautiful GT Bray Park, we want to thank all the people who helped service that anyway. Lee throwing it down the middle, swinging a miss. That's going to be a 0-1 count. And there's no one on first base. No runners on base. That one's going to be a little low, going to be a 1-1 count. Lee going to look at the wrist. That one's fouled back towards me. 1-2 count. Oh, man, they can't. Almost hitting the iPad. The beautiful iPad that they have here recording the game. They almost knocked it out of place. Anyway, Lee looking throws. A little high, making her chase the fastball up top. And that's going to get out of there. 2 up, 2 down right now for the Hurricanes. As we have number 23, Brenda Fiddler, the pitcher, looking to right some of her wrongs on the mound. and try to kick something off here for the Canes. We have some encouragement from the crowd behind me. Lee checking out the wrist, looking at the pitch he's going to throw. Throws it. Swing and a miss. Give me the first strike. Fiddler back in the box. Very strong upright stance. Bat ready to deliver power. And she does make contact, but she fouls it back. It'll be 0-2 count. Here it is, Manatee bench roaring, trying to get some support to Fiddler. Lee throws. Fiddler cuts it under, and that's going to be an easy pop fly out. 3 up, 3 down for the Canes in this inning as we take it to the top of the second. Right now, Lee throwing an amazing game. As we have, oh, that's cute. They have the Manatee ball girl. That's really cute. You love to see it. Yeah, the Tigers taking a really massive lead and continuing to add on to that excellence and that momentum by not allowing anybody to get on base for the Canes side. Right now, the Canes are just needing to recollect themselves and continue to push forward. As luckily, the game is not won in 1 inning. I believe it's a 6-inning game. Excuse me, miss. The game's 6 innings, right? 6 or 7? 7 innings. This is why we have the experts around, you know, and not a guy like me. Getting a sip of this water. We are back. Starting with leading off the top of the second, number 33, Desiree Atkin, as Fiddler gets ready to throw. Gonna call that one a strike. Seemed a little outside on the plate, but the ref knows what he's doing. Fiddler getting ready, throws another one. Straight down the middle, it's fouled back. 0-2 count. A lot better start than the last inning. As you remember, last inning she started off with 2 balls instead of the 2 strikes, which resulted in the player being walked. Throws another one. It's gonna be a ball. 1-2 count. Good eye here by number 33 Atkin. Because even though she's down the pitch count, she still keeps her eyes on her. Good eye again. Give me a 2-2 count. Another outside pitch. And Fiddler gets her first strikeout of the game. A massive improvement on the way last inning started. Next up to the plate, number 14, Christian Allison. And Allison got a hit her last time at the plate. That one's on the outside. Great catch by the catcher. Not let that one go by her. Gonna be a 1-0 count. Fiddler throws, and that one's fouled out of bounds. Allison made contact with it with the tip of her bat and sent it towards the first baseman. That ball is slapped right into the hands of the shortstop. Great catch. And that's going to be 2 up, 2 down. As you hear the crowd scream, heads up play. Definitely a great catch by number 13, Naomi Orozizo. Stepping up to the plate next, the pitcher, McKenna Lee. As Fiddler has gotten her swagger back, she looks ready and poised to throw. Throws, Lee hits it, fouls it back. It'll be 0-1 count. Fiddler steps up. Throws. Kenna puts it right over her head. It drops over the second base and falls short of the center fielder. So that's going to be a hit for McKenna. Going to get herself another hit on the day. And going to get herself on the first base. 2 outs, 1 person on base. As number 88, Jolie McElroy steps up next in the batter's box. And they're going to switch out McKenna for number 5, Kaylin Capps, as a designated runner. And Capps has been known to steal some bases. As that one slapped, and it's gonna drop right before the left fielder. Capps going for third, and she's out. The ball dropping right in front of the left fielder, but she says, no way, Jose. And makes the zip the third base to stop Capps in her place. That rhymed. I'm the new Dr. Seuss. What a great inning by the Canes, especially after the first inning, allowing 6 runs to allowing 0. This is what you want to see. The Tigers did make some good hits, but weren't able to find that same rhythm and groove that they had last time on the plate. Man, you gotta love the Manatee atmosphere, man. They got the 16s knocking on the speaker system. Very beautiful field, very nice grass. Beautiful lines. It's always a treat to come out here. I also want to shout out the camera crew, man. You know, I don't think they get enough love, man. Shout out to Carl and everyone else on the inside who's helping put this together. You know, they're the real MVPs. Those are the big dogs. Hey, look at them on camera. I didn't even know they had a camera inside the booth. And we also want to shout out all the students who helped bring this together too, you know. This is not only about, you know, showcasing athletes and their skill, but it's also about letting students get real-world experience, you know, to become the future television producers and directors and cameramen and camerawomen of tomorrow. So
now batting, number 19, Believe.
That's what it's all about. Oh, man. Got real dramatic. They got all the lights on in here. Coming up next to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Looks like number 19, Bailey Garland. As Lee throws her pitch. Gonna be a crispy strike, served with an extra large fry. This is the first we're actually seeing of Garland. As she didn't get a chance to touch the plate, that's one's gonna be a ball last time due to the short inning pitched by Lee as she went 3 up, 3 down last time. Take myself a little sip of water here. Swing and a miss. That's gonna be another strike. 1-2 count. Bailey's up against the wall here, down in the pitch count. She's gonna swing at it and get nothing.
Now batting, number 14. Malia.
1 up, 1 down. Next up, we got number 14, Malia Lowe. She's stepping into the batter box against Lee. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen next as Lee checks the wrist. Gonna throw it down the middle. Had Lowe chasing it low, and that's gonna be a strike. Had Lowe chasing high, and that's gonna be another strike. Now all she has to do is get her in the middle, and she's completed the trifecta. We got Lee checking the Rolex. Getting ready. Throws the pitch. Great eyes on Lowe. 1-2 count. Game's getting interesting. I got to stretch my legs out. Lee checking the wrist again. Wind picking up. She throws. And Lowe swings her way to the dugout. Second out of the game, of the inning.
Now batting, number 39. Hope.
And Manatee High School, again, I don't know who's putting together these playlists, but man, they on fire as we have number 39, Hope Jordan, coming up next to bat. Lee looking, sees something she likes, she reaches back, throws the pitch. It's down low, gonna be a strike. And right now, just been some excellent pitching from the Tigers. Not even allowing the Canes a chance to even think about getting on base. Lee reaches back, throws another. Swing and a miss. Gonna be the second strike, excuse me. And they also have 2 outs as well. 0-2 count. And swung on that one. That one's an easy hit to the second baseman, but it's bobbled. And the Canes are giving a little life as the era from the second baseman
Number 26, Josie.
allows Jordan to get on the base. Next up, number 26, Josie Alderson. Looking to capitalize on that mistake from the Tigers and potentially turn this into a run. Josie in the box. Ball is pitched. And the Tigers seem to be concerned about a steal potential from Jordan. Or I believe they switched the runner out on first base. I can't see. And they're looking to pick her off, and she's safe. Even the helmet comes off, and they did bring in a designated runner. I can't see her number. Oh, number 8, Lillian Cordero. And she got the back foot on the plate. You know she's a speedster. Another ball.
Keep the pressure, keep the pressure on them.
And if you're the Canes right now, it's not a bad idea to steal, you know.
Let's go, Blue.
As someone screaming behind me, you know, you want to keep pressure on them, let them know that you're willing to do anything. It's early in the game. You could take the risk. But the Pirates are doing a great job of staying alert just in case. 2-2 count. Davis rocks it into the center field. And that's caught by the third baseman, going to bring it in to the bottom of the second inning. And right now, the Tigers are cruising through this game. They put up an amazing 6 runs at the top of the first, and that has really floated them, and they have a very comfortable lead. And this amazing pitching from McKenna Lee hasn't even allowed many Manatee hitters to even get on base. So right now, the Canes are fighting a very uphill battle as they have to first get on base to make any noise. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take it to a quick break here as you've been tuned in to the MSTV Game of the Week. Do you dream big? Are you interested in storytelling through media? Be it animation, comedy, documentaries, news or movies, whatever. The deadline for the Jim Harbin Student Media Festival is fast approaching. Talk to your school's video teacher or media specialist to find out how you can take your skills from Instagram or YouTube to something even bigger. Submit until March 18th to be entered into this amazing contest. It's open to all Florida students with categories for each age group. Collaborate with your friends and tell your story. But don't wait, because the deadline is March 18th for the district level. Contact your school's media specialist or video teacher today to get started. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Game of the Week broadcast brought to you by MSTV against the Manatee Canes versus the Palmetto Tigers. You join us at the top of the third inning where the Tigers have a 6-run lead here, and the Canes have yet to find the home plate. Right now we have 0 outs at the top of the third inning. As Fiddler is finding her rhythm against number 3, Kaylee Allison. It's going to be a 3-0 count. Not what you want to see as a pitcher. First strike. It's going to be a 3-1 count. Allison has the pitch count in her favor, so she's really looking to keep her eyes open and keep her bat sheathed. And she pops that one up. And that looks like it's going to be caught by the first baseman, low.
Way to battle back, 2-3, way to battle back.
And that's going to be an easy out for the Canes. As number 21, Emily Borison, steps up next. Fiddler looking, throws a little high. That's going to be a ball. On a side note, ladies and gentlemen, I finally have conquered my quest of having a hot dog at the ballpark. You guys can't see it, but in the bag next to me, there's a juicy hot dog waiting on me later. That side note, ball is smacked. And that one's going to go all the way, home run. And that's going to bring the whole team out of the dugout to celebrate her. There was no doubt about that one. When it was hit, we knew it was gone. Home run for number 21, Emily Borison. Wow, what an electrifying way to get one in. Right now, this Palmetto team is on fire as the Canes take some time to. Looks like they're going to be bringing someone else to the mound here. Yep, they are. They're bringing someone else to the mound. Number 33, Grace Cosby is coming to the mound now. And this home crowd a little quiet after that home run there. I can understand why, especially being down 7-0. And just trying to look to find their rhythm, trying to find that beat that's going to allow them to build some momentum here in this game. Following up, number 25, Savannah Durance. And that one's gonna be called a strike. Looked like it hit her arm or her hand or something like that. First pitch for Cosby. She's gonna check the Rolex. Sees a pitch she likes, she throws it. It's popped up in the air, and I'm gonna make a play. Nope, never mind. It hits the top of the tent. Oh. And we got someone in the crowd making the play there. Look at him. Shout out to that guy. Get him a glove. Back to the game, 1-2 count. Cosby checking the wrist. Sees the pitch she wants, she throws it. And that one smacked right past her, up the center field. And that's going to drop, and that's going to be a base.
That's what I'm talking about.
A hit for Savannah. And right now, just all these hits up the middle have been killing the Canes. Next up at the base, the bottom of the order, number 31, Peters. Cosby throws. And the Canes still worried about that stealing risk from the Tigers, as they did steal 2 bases in the first inning. Cosby. That one's in the dirt, and Savannah's gonna take off, get herself a stolen base. As the catcher wasn't able to make that catch, as the ball kind of rolled in the dirt, gave Savannah plenty of time to walk to second base. 2-0 count. Ball a little high. Catcher makes a great catch on it. Going to be a 3-0 count. Peter steps back into the box, way ahead on the pitch count here, and a runner on base in scoring position. Ball's thrown. Strike 3-1. Still way ahead. Only 1 out. Runner in scoring position. Let's see if Cosby can bring some order, and that one's bounced and sneaks past the second baseman. And that's gonna bring home a runner. The Tigers are gonna go up by 8. Peters is gonna score herself an RBI. And the Tigers are gonna make some turkey noises. And we're back to the top of the order. Number 48, Leilani Cruz. Pitch thrown by Cosby. It dropped on the ground, but no one advances. Cosby throws, fakes the bunt. Going to be called a strike. And the Canes ready. one's on the ground. They're going to take off here, and that's going to be another stolen base for the Tigers. I believe that's their 4th stolen base of the game. Again, some bad pitches have made some easy steals for the Tigers here. Because the Tigers have really been putting a lot of offensive pressure on this Canes defense. I mean, they've been stealing bases, they've been getting good hits, they've been playing very heads up, so if there is a mistake, they're capitalizing. That ball is slapped, and it's going to get past the third baseman and the shortstop. And that's going to get Cruz a double and advances forward. The runner that was on second. So 2 people in scoring position with only 1 out. Up next, number 33, Desiree Atkin. Right now, the Tigers putting on a showcase. Great pitch, strike over the middle. 0-1 count. A little low to the inside. Can be called a 1-1 count. And that one's going to be fouled off to the left side. Be a 1-2 count. And Cosby in a great position to put this runner away. Hopefully not allow any more runs. Cosby checking out the Rolex, see something she likes. And she throws. That one's gonna be on the inside. It's gonna be a 3-2, full count. Cosby throws. That one's going to be in the dirt. My apologies. 3-2 now. Full count now. Throws a pitch on the outside and walks the batter. So we're going to have bases loaded here, as the Canes are going to take a second to talk it over. Right now, it's a horrible position for the Canes, as there's only 1 out from the Tigers, which means a pop fly is definitely going to bring home 1 runner, possibly 2. And we know that we have some really good hitters here, so if they're able to find the gap, they possibly could bring home 3 runners here, depending on fielding and such. And there's only the top of the 3rd. I do believe they still have the 10-run rule, or the 15-run rule as well. But we'll talk about that if that comes into play. Anyway, Cosby throws way on the outside. Great job by the catcher for not letting that one go past her. Cosby looking. Hand in the glove, throws. That one's called a strike, going to be a 1-1 count. Allison at the plate, practicing her swing, knowing that she can make a big play here for the team. Allison looking. And that one's hit. It's going to fall into the infield, into the left fielder's glove, but it's not going to matter. Still going to bring home 1 run. Oh, could have been a double play, but the second baseman fumbles the ball out of her hand. That's going to be a costly mistake, as that would have erased the one run that came in. But now the Tigers can go up 9-0. Still 2 people on base. Strike. At the plate we have the pitcher, Lee, McKenna Lee. Cosby just looking to make the good pitches here and get themselves out of this inning and not allow them to go up by double digits. Ball's gonna be low, so it's gonna be called a ball.
Let's go, Ken. On base hit scores. Let's go, man.
Ball thrown and is belted to the right corner. That's going to bring home 2. And it does, as the ball is fumbled by the catcher. 11-0 right now for the Tigers. Wow. As the Canes are going to call time here, McKenna's going to get herself another hit and 2 RBIs. Again, right now, the Tigers just put on a showcase. I mean, the ball is being hit very well by them. On the pitching side, McKenna Lee's been very good, not even really allowing Canes' offense to get going. And the Canes' offense hasn't been making good hits either. As the Pirates. As the Tigers going to switch out at the second base position. So right now the Canes are just trying to find some pitching. That's all they need to stop this bleeding here. And I'm going to find myself this hot dog I got in this bag. As we have number 88, McElroy, stepping into the plate for her second appearance of the day. That one's popped up in the air. Oh! And 2 of the Canes fighting over the ball. Makes an error. And the Tigers are going to go out 12-0. The shortstop and the third baseman had a disagreement on who was going to catch the ball. And no one ended up catching it in the end. Allowing for an easy out. I'm going to turn into an easy run for the Tigers as they switch out McElroy for, I believe, number 2, Kraft, who is known to be a speedster and puts a lot of pressure on this Hurricane defense. That one's fouled back towards me. I didn't flinch. 0-1 count. The cameraman did flinch, though. It was real close to the camera. That's what they're telling me. Cosby looks at the Rolex, throws the pitch. It's high. It's going to be a 1-1 count here. Cosby looking at the Rolex. Sees something she likes. She sits back, she throws, and that one's going to be slapped. And it's going to find another gap again. Getting past the third baseman and the shortstop. I mean, right now, this Tigers team has just been on fire, making contact with everything. It's almost like they have a bigger bat or something. They've been able to get hits at will. That one's on the outside. That's going to be a ball. Next up at the plate, we have number 21, Emily Borson. Cosby throws, and that one slapped towards the right fielder. And she makes the error, and that's gonna bring in 2 runs. And Borison's gonna score a double. 14-0 for the Tigers. They've been relentless. They've been relentless in their hitting, and these errors are starting to really add up for the Canes, as they're going to take some time to talk things over. Wow. This isn't good for the Canes, as it's really been some simple mistakes. Although the pitching has been the way it is, it has been some simple mistakes that have cost them, I mean, a multitude of runs here. And right now, this game's starting to get out of hand. And this hot dog is getting in my head. As Cosby throws a mean pitch over the top, having to chase it high. The Rants have an 0-1 count. The crowd cheering them on, as that one's going to be thrown in the dirt. 1-0 count. Cosby looks at the wrist, throws. That one's popped up in the air. No disagreement about this one. The third baseman makes an easy play. That's going to be the out that stops, closes up the floodgates, as the Tigers were able to put up, I believe, 6 runs in that inning alone. Right now, the Canes, they really just have to have a really, really short memory. Forget about the first part of the game and try to find themselves, really try to get some energy back into the dugout, because right now it's dead. It's dead, and the players look like they've almost lost hope. And I can see the coach over there right now giving them a good pep talk. And the DJ got me going, though. Hey. The Tigers right now have been on a roll. I mean, they're putting on an amazing game here. And there's not really much I can say. I mean, the pitching's been excellent. The hitting's been amazing. They just have to keep doing what they've been doing.
Now batting, number 7, Eddie.
Oh, that's 7 for 48. 7 for 48.
Yeah, right now, the Manatee team got number 7, Addison Davis. They haven't even been able to make it through the lineup fully for hitting.
7 for 48.
And there it is. I started to hear the Manatee bench come alive. Right now, they need to really just find themselves. As Davis steps up against Lee. Lee reaches back, throws. Looks to get the bunt. Doesn't happen. Strike. Davison's really been excellent with pitching today. She's almost allowed zero people on base, except for, I believe, one. Ball's thrown. Another bunt, and the Tigers are coming in like a swarm of bees, ready to pick it up. Give me 0-2 count here. Lee reaches back, throws. Has her chase it high, way up there in the sky, and that's going to send her back to the dugout. Next up here, finally at the bottom of the order, number 13.
Number 13, Naomi.
Naomi Osizo. Naomi looking to be the first to make some noise here for this team. Is this her first time at the plate? Ball is thrown, it's caught. For a strike right down the middle. Naomi pops that one up in the air. I don't know where it went. Probably up there with the Monstars or something. This will be a 0-2 count. Lee looks at the wrist, sees what she likes, throws it into the dirt. It's gonna be a 1-2 count. You really hear this Canes team trying to find some passion, trying to find that fire as they're getting hyped in the dugout. And that ball is hit by Naomi, and it looks like it's gonna go over the head. And from the roar of the crowd, I couldn't see it, but that ball dropped before anyone could catch it. So Naomi's gonna make herself at home on first base. Only one out here. As we're back to the top here with number 3, Jenna Caldwell. Jenna looking to be able to push the envelope as she pops it up. That one's gonna fly back and hit someone's Toyota Prius. Oh, dang. Knocked my water bottle down. Naomi on first base. And although we haven't seen the Canes attempt to steal that many bases, I think we're definitely starting to see that now as they need to take some risk here to try to come back from this deficit. Swing and a miss up high. That would be 0-2. A 1-2 count, excuse me. Ooh, inside pitch is a little low. Kind of Tokyo drifted across the ground. That would be a 2-2 count. My bottle fell again. Lee gonna throw the pitch. It's fouled off by Jenna. She fights it off. And it's fouled out to the left side. Well, she's swimming. She's staying alive here. She says her time has not come to be sent back to the realm of the dugout as she steps back into the batter's box. Lee looking down at the wrist. swing and a miss. And Codwell is going back to the dugout. Stepping up next, number 4,
Now batting, number 4,
Amanda Formoss. Shout out to the DJ again, man, here at Manatee Stadium at GT Break. Lee looks, she throws. It's gonna be a ball. Excuse me there. And Lee looking. Throws. That one's hit up in the air, plenty of time. And that's going to be caught by the first baseman to close out the bottom of the 3rd inning. Now I'm going to look to my left and ask the expert over here. Excuse me, miss. Is there the 15-run rule here or 10-run? Is it a 3rd or 4th inning? There's no run rule? Oh, okay. Yeah, I finished the 4th? Okay. Okay. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, from the experts. They have to at least finish the 4th inning before. So, we'll see if the Tigers are able to put up 1 run and keep a 15-point lead. We might be going home a little early tonight. Yeah, right now, I mean, Manatee, the Canes, it's the same thing. The pitching hasn't been that good, and the fielding hasn't been that good. And especially with the fielding errors, it's allowed the Tigers to get some runs that they shouldn't have gotten, and allowed them to also get some people on base that shouldn't have been there. And you know, they've been capitalizing on those things. So right now, the Canes just got to focus on the basics, just getting the basics down right now, and trying to slowly at least put up a run, or at least hold them under 14, hold them under 15, so they don't get sent home early and they have a chance to climb back into this game. And we got Carolyn Kraft. That one's thrown in the dirt. We got Caroline Kraft coming in, her first appearance in the game on bat. Canes throwing it. It's low. That's going to be a 2-1 count. Ball going to be hit, and it looks like it's going to find the grass as Kraft is rounding second. She says she wants more. She's going to go to 3rd, and she gets tagged out. Great job by the Canes for staying with the play, getting the ball to the right area. 3rd baseman being ready. And they stop a triple. Don't allow a runner on base, and that's what they need in this game right now. Got Kate Evans, her first appearance in the game, as that one was thrown in the dirt by Cosby. It's going to be a 1-0 count. And that one's popped in the air over the back shoulder of the second baseman. An easy catch. Easy money. Canes' second baseman. Cosby has had 2 up and 2 down. Good to see number 33, Atkins, stepping in. Great pitch down the middle. And gonna be a ball. 1-1 count. Checks out the Rolly. Swing and a miss. The 1-2 count here, 2 outs, top of the 4th. Checking out the Seiko. That one's gonna have some pop to it. And it finds the dirt as a great effort from the center fielder, number 7, Davis. She tried to make a play on it, lays out, wasn't able to catch it. Tigers gonna get someone on base here. 2 outs as we have number 5, Galen Capps, coming up to the plate. As the coach and the ref are gonna have a discussion here.
Five for 14.
And just saying that they subbed in 5 for 14. Tried to put a little running slapper on it. That's gonna be a first strike. Gonna be a ball. 1-1 count. And they're gonna go for the steal. Tigers get an easy steal. Atkin makes her way to second base. Cosby throws. Strike 2, 1-2 count. He's going to check out Baltimore Piquet. Throws it way to the left. Great job by the catcher for making that catch. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a strike to close out the inning. So the Canes are able to escape the fate of the 15-run rule in the 4th inning. And right now, shout out to DJ, but this crowd right now is this Cane crowd is very silent. Very silent. So hopefully they're able to find some excitement in this next inning. The bottom of the 4th. Hopefully the Canes can put together some hits here and be able to make some noise here. First, you have to get past this amazing pitching by McKenna Lee. And I don't think she's going to make that easy for him.
I got 14 and 31 on a re-enter. 14 and
Now
31
batting,
re-enter.
number 33, Grace.
I'm gonna touch the sky. And that's what the Canes need to do. They need to have these softballs touch the sky and fly out of the park and climb back into this game. First pitch is a strike down the middle. Beautiful, crispy. Second one up a little high. It's going to be called a ball. Another ball. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. Going to be a 2-2 count. Pitch count even now. Showing the bunt. Cosby is, but that's a fake out. Ball thrown on the inside, so we have a full count here. Ball's gonna be swung in. Low, so Cosby walked to first base. Stepping up next, number 19, Bailey Garland.
Now batting, number 19, Elite.
And as the day dies down, all of the lights are coming on to the field. It looks like the ref gonna have a few seconds to talk over, I believe, the lineup with the coach. Potential sub coming in. Oh. So, Canes, 0 outs, 1 person on base. Definitely one of the better positions that they've been in all game. Lee throws it. Bailey chases. It's up high. That's going to be a strike. 0-1 count. Bailey. Garland. Looking. Lee. Throws. Going to be down the middle and they're going to keep the first baseman honest as they actually switched out Cosby for, I believe, that is number 24. Jaden Wanabug. Designated runner, 0-2 count. A little bit of pitch disagreement or pitch confusion at the mound. They got to figure it out. Lee stretches back, throws a little high. So they're going to call it a 1-2. swing and a miss. He's going to send her to the dugout. First out of the inning here.
Now batting, number 14, Malia.
And next up, we got number 14, Malia Lowe, who's also, I believe, struck out on her last inning. Throws, swings. Definitely looking to hit. I believe that every pitch that was thrown last time, she swung on it. So she's definitely not afraid to put pressure on the pitcher to let her know that, you know, if you throw a bad pitch or something like that, I'm gonna take a swing at it. That's gonna be another out, another strike rather. 0-1 count. 0-2 count. Lee looking at her coach, looking at the Seiko. Leans back, swings the arm, throws, and Lowe's gonna swing out. So 2 outs, 4.
Now batting, number 39, Poe.
Man, shout out to the DJ, man. You know, I want to make sure I keep that going, man. Shout out to the DJ. Shout out to the team. They have some really good taste in music out here. Anyway, we got Hope on the mound. And that ball's going to be fumbled, so they're going to make a play. The Canes going to take a stroll down Broadway to second base there for the stolen base off of the mistake of the catcher, the pitcher. The pitcher threw it a little high, and the catcher wasn't able to catch it, so it's going to be easy stolen base. Leans back, throws. Swing and a miss, going to be the first strike, 1-1 count. Another swing on a very crispy pitch. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. Hope looking, swinging on a prayer. And she's going to be sent to the dugout and close out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And ladies and gentlemen, right now the Palmetto Tigers are sitting very pretty at 14 runs to 0. Canes not scoring a single run yet. So, I mean, right now this game is in their full control, and unless something miraculous happens, like I'm not sure what could happen. Maybe Babe Ruth appears on the field or something like that, or maybe the Golden Glove winner, A.J. Andrews, appears on the Canes. I don't know what may be happening. Take a chance to stand up here and stretch my legs. Oh, again, this Game of the Week presentation is brought to you by MSTV, Manatee Schools Television, bringing you all the great sports coverage that you can need in life. And I've been your host, Frederick Stewart, well, commentator, not host. Commentator, Frederick Stewart, also known as the People's Champion. And this has been an amazing game by the Palmetto Tigers. And leading off the top of the 5th inning, Kenna. pitcher who's been great on both ends of the game here. I mean, amazing pitching, and has been able to get herself a couple RBIs and a couple hits to get on base here. Really been an amazing asset to this Manatee team. Swings at that one, trying to hit a 6-run homer. And gonna get nothing but air. It'll be a 1-2 count here. Another throw, dirt ball by Cosby. Gonna make the count 2-2. Gonna get a little piece of it there. And so that's gonna be the 3rd strike. So Ken is gonna be sent back to the bench. And coming out in their place, number 88, McElroy. Cosby's gonna check the wrist out. Sees what she likes, he throws it. Elroy's gonna get a piece of it, and it's gonna go foul. But was fielded by the first baseman, just in case. McElroy staring down Cosby. Cosby looks back at Elroy. Swings the arm, throws it. It gets clipped. All she needs is one more strike here to put Elroy away, McElroy away. She's gonna check out the Rolex. Cosby saw what she liked. Throws the pitch. McElroy gets a piece of it, and it's easily fielded with the underhand throw to the first baseman from the second baseman. 2 quick outs as the Canes are gaining a little steam momentum here. Throwing these 2 out. Cosby gets set to pitch to number 3, Kaylee Allison. Throws the pitch. Allison pops it up in the air towards the right field. Center fielder and the right fielder going for it, but the right fielder's going to handle this one this time. And that's going to be 3 up and 3 down as the Canes cruise into the bottom of the 5th inning. And I believe that the Canes must score 4 runs or the game will be over. But don't quote me on that because I'm not the expert. I'm just a guy who happens to talk for a living. And again, the Canes just have to really make some noise on the mound now. They haven't really been able to find a rhythm in their hitting, and they have to get past the monster pitcher of this team, the Boogie Woman, the number 16, McKenna Lee. She's been on fire at the mound, barely allowing anything. Not really. I think she's walked 1 player, and everything else has been either down the plate or fouled off. And the fielding has been great for the ones that have gone out there. They haven't gone too far. So not really too many mistakes being made by this Palmetto team. And with that being said, that's why they're in the position that they're in right now.
4 for 7.
Now batting, number 26, Josie.
Up leading off the bottom of the 5th, number 26, Josie Alderson. 7th in the lineup. She's looking to get a rally back here and get her team some solace, some type of cushion. And she swings at that one like it stole something and misses. The 0-1 count. Lee on the mound, checking the Rolex. She looks. Digs into the pocket. Throws the ball. It's clipped back. Foul back towards me. And that one is going to be an 0-2 count. Lee looking at the Pokedex. Leans back, throws. That one's hit. Gonna be a little squib to the first baseman. She picks it up, and the second baseman's there to cover. Gonna be the easy out.
Now batting, number 7, Abby.
And the crowd cheering on number 7, Addison Davis, as she steps up to the mound. To the plate, rather. Lee throws from the mound. Swing. Beautiful, crispy pitch straight down the middle. Going to make it an 0-1 count here. Lee throws. That one's fouled back. 0-2 count. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. And if I'm correct, from expert advice, not from me, just in case I was wrong, if they don't score 4 runs, they're going home. The Canes. Lee looking towards her coach to get the call. Looks at the Rolodex. Leans back, throws. 3rd out. Sending them home. 3rd strike, 2nd out.
Number 13, Naomi.
As we have number 13, Naomi, stepping up, who was able to get on base last time she was here. So hopefully she can have a repeat of that success and keep this team swimming. Side note, ladies and gentlemen, the van that we have parked somewhere on the left side of the field has not been touched by a single ball. So we're real thankful for that. Happy that the van hasn't been hit. Ball thrown by Lee there. Lee, ready at the mound. Throws. It's popped up in the air, and the potential, and it falls. Naomi, a repeat of her success last time, able to get on base and give the Canes a little life. As we have number 3, Jenna Caldwell, coming up next. And we got a young fan trying to. Hey there, little man. What's going on? High five? We got the young commentators of the future coming up to the table. Oh, back to the game. Gonna take some time here. She got to adjust her wrist band. Back on the plate, Lee. Looking at Caldwell. Caldwell looking at Lee. Lee leans back, throws. It's popped up in the air. And that one's foul. Throws, and that one's popped in the air. Has a chance to get caught. The third baseman taking it in. And yes, I think, yep, and it looks like, yep, the confirmation of them lining up seals their fate. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the game. Final score, the Palmetto Tigers 14, the Canes 0. What an amazing showcase that the Tigers put on tonight as they really were able to run up the score on the Canes here. Great job by the Canes for holding on and staying resilient. And ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We appreciate you for joining us tonight for the Manatee Schools Television Game of the Week presentation. I have been your commentator, Frederick Stewart, also known as the People's Champ. And until next time, y'all have a great night and see you at the ballpark.